the last 2 years, I've not been feeling myself. I've always been feeling really exhausted. It's so cute. So I had internal itchiness inside my right breast, and that was probably for the last year. And recently, probably 3 months ago, my right breast doubled in size.
Mother of 3, Catherine Walton, has always tried to stay healthy. She never imagined her breast implants could make her sick.
I went to my original surgeon in Brisbane, and he sat and looked at me and said, by the way, your implants have been banned for the last 2 years, and there is a possible chance you could have BIA-ALCL.
That stands for breast implant-associated anaplastic large cell lymphoma.
I asked him then, I said, what does this mean? Do I have cancer? And then he said yes. So, yeah. Sorry, whoops. Wasn't meant to cry. Yeah.
Catherine decided to get her implants removed.
Because I run a business, it's costed me thousands of dollars to stop working. So it's probably been about $10,000 plus. So it has been pretty expensive. They said I got the all clear that I don't need to have chemo or radiation.
The cancer is thought to develop when a bacteria introduced during surgery grows on the surface of a type of implant known as textured.
Okay. For some reason, the contaminated implant triggers a change in the patient's immune system through genetics.
The new lymphoma can be treated if it's caught early and the implants are removed.
Switch your scissors to me, thanks. Perfect. Rightfully, the regulator is starting to take action.
Last month, the Therapeutic Goods Administration proposed wide-ranging action to ban, suspend or add conditions to 31 leading brands of textured implants. They're graded according to the level of texture.
So the 1s are the smooth, the 2s are the ones that have not as rough a texture, so this is a 2. This is a 3, which gets into a much more granular, sort of bubbly surface. And of course the 4s, the polyurethane ones, stand out because they're the ones with the most surface area and the roughest surface.
I knew it was cancer, I think, in my head.
Jane Downs is in the middle of treatment for the lymphoma.
So 4 times I've been diagnosed with cancer, 2 different types.
Jane's first 2 bouts of breast cancer happened nearly 2 decades ago when she was a mother of 4 young children and ended with a radical double mastectomy.
I thought, well, if I die, who's going to look after them? And then I thought, I can't die. I'll survive, so I did. I was just thinking, oh, great, I won't get cancer again. Lose the boobs, no more cancer.
In 2004, she was given implants with a textured surface.
Not till 14 years later, which was 2 years ago, I had this itch that wouldn't go away on the right side. The breast surgeon there, he delivered had this particular lymphoma cancer and told me to go home and Google it. I was devastated.
But after having her cancerous implants replaced with new ones in 2017, Jane Downs thought she'd beaten cancer one more time, but it returned late last year. This time she needed her 3rd major breast surgery to have the latest implants out, followed by multiple rounds of chemotherapy.
It's such a huge bag of emotion. You don't expect you're going to be told once in a lifetime, let alone 4 times in a lifetime. Oh, I've shed many a tear. I'll probably do it yet.
New figures show of the 107 women diagnosed with this new lymphoma in Australia, 1 in 5 developed it after having implants put in following mastectomies for breast cancer.
We've had textured implants only to go down with a cancer, a man-made cancer that is related to these breast implants is absolutely devastating.
So you can solve one problem, but then create a few other problems.
Medical colleges are concerned in solving one problem. The regulator has overreached and created others. It's cancelling the registration of high grade 3 and 4 textured implants. It's also proposed suspending the use of grade 2 micro-textured implants.
When you get down to the 2s, the numbers change significantly. So the published risk of this is now sitting about 1 in 80,000.
The TGA is also considering a ban on tissue expanders. They're used in reconstructive surgery following breast cancer.
It's like a balloon, so that over a period of time, usually 6 months, we insert saline so that we create a space for the implant to eventually sit.
Experts say banning them could affect thousands of women with breast cancer who need reconstructions after a mastectomy.
If in fact they proceed as proposed, so in other words the grade 2s are taken off and the expanders are suspended, we would have to ring up and start to cancel surgery. Some of these women, the options for reconstructing them will be difficult, if not impossible.
So here's the challenge. Does a regulator knowingly keep a particular set of products on the market that have a cancer risk, or do we take them off and disadvantage women who are having the surgery? It's a difficult choice. There's no winner here. We're taking the views from the clinicians and the women and the user groups and the company into consideration before any final decision's made.
The cancer has killed 33 women around the world, 4 in Australia.
What was on the market and being used in women were different in every country, and so therefore we had to look in an Australian-specific way.
The lymphoma has an incubation period of about 7 years, and cases are expected to rise.
My concern here is that we give rise to a new industry that preys on vulnerable women.
Professor Davis says there can be good reason to remove implants, but he's worried for some doctors explanting could become a new business model.
Oh, it's happening already. I think in the US there are certainly people that are now experts on explant. They're preying on people that are going to be feeding off implant anxiety.
There's certainly no evidence to remove an implant if there's no symptoms.
The regulator is expected to finalise its decision next month. Until then, women with surgeries booked face an uncertain wait.
So the PET scan has shown there's increased activity just in the chest wall on the right-hand side there.
Jane Down's lymphoma has appeared in another part of her chest. She'll need more chemo.
Yeah, exactly.
She hopes no other women have to go through this.
I think every single textured implant should be off the shelves. After this journey, I don't want to go through being told I have a cancer.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.